I know that travel is very restricted at the moment, so I thought it would be fun to really pick fragrances that smell like places and to go on a little travel journey with me. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Hi, my name is Monika Cioch, and on this channel we talk about fragrances for men. So if you love fragrances, I'm so passionate about fragrances. If you are to subscribe to this channel, press that notification bell to get notified of when I post next. And let's start with this video. And before I start, I have to mention this candle. I saw a comment under one of my last videos and somebody saying, who else wonders what kind of Roja candle she is burning? So at the moment I'm burning the jasmine fragrance candle, but I thought the Paris candle was there, so I thought it would fit within this video, but I guess it's not. I just forgot. But I've got a Paris Roja candle and it's one of my favorites. That one and Peony from them is just amazing. It just takes you to Paris, okay? I used to live in Paris for 3 months. It was so fun and so horrible at the same time, but the nice memories. That scent just captivates them. So if you love candles and if you want to, you know, splurge a little, and when you can't travel at the moment, you can just buy yourself a Paris candle from Roja and feel like, I can't spend on tickets to go somewhere, I'll buy a candle. So I'll link it down below. I love that candle so much. But now let's go to the fragrances. The first fragrance is going to take us to London. And I feel like I love the historical parts of London a lot, where there's beautiful buildings and they just feel like, you know, so much has happened there. I love the Burlington Arcade, how that building is just beautiful, the park across the street. It's just so beautiful, and to me, London kind of smells like Creed's Royal Oud. This fragrance smells so timeless, so gentlemanly. It's one of the best Creeds in my opinion, and thank you so much to Creed because they actually noticed how much I loved it and they sent it to me. I mean, I'm just the luckiest girl in the world, but oh my gosh, the sprayer. It smells like a classy London gentleman. It's got spices, it's got woodiness. But the spices in this are so dense and just, oh, they just fill a room. They're just addictive. They're almost a bit like a gentleman's club, but in the morning, like where they read and they like have their coffee. I feel like, I've never been, because obviously gentleman's club, but I feel like that is what I imagine that place to smell like in the middle of the day. It smells kind of herbal. It's just gentleman in one bottle, one of the best Creeds. It's, you know, many people say Aventus. No, this is so much better. So much better. Aventus is still great, okay? But this will just transport you to London. Next, I would love to travel actually to New York. I have been saying that I need to go back to New York for such a long time, and I've been when I was like 5 years old. The trade centers, like the World Trade Centers, were still there. I have a picture of them. I don't remember much at all, and I haven't been back since. So I really want to go. I feel like it's one of the fashion capitals of the world. I love fashion. I feel like so many great fragrances are there for me to discover. The Oswald, I think Oswald New York City boutique is also there, which I just gone there and I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got all my dream fragrances. So for me, this city would smell like New York 5th Avenue, and this is actually a fragrance that is meant to smell like a wintry New York, and I totally agree. This fragrance, it's kind of clean, it's very plush and soft. It's kind of, it feels like cashmere. It's got some rose, it's got some sweetness from like this caramel accord, woodiness. It's just so beautiful, and it does smell like that wintry wonderland to me. It smells like the weather there in New York is like -20 and you have to wear a huge cashmere scarf around your neck, and this is sprayed into it. This lasts such a long time, and the scent, it's just magical, and it's not something that I have smelled before. It's like the DNA, yes, I have smelled before, but not in this way. It's just so well done. Next, let's go to Paris, because I lived in Paris for 3 months. This is a bit like get to know me also. Yeah, I used to live in Paris. I did my internship, that's what it's called, there. It was brutal. I worked in fashion. It was brutal. I'm never working in fashion again. It's just so tough. But this city, it's one of my favorite cities in the world. It's so small once you get to know it, like the historical part of Paris, and I lived in the, in this second arrondissement, and it was just beautiful. The architecture, the sense of community that people have, the picnic by the Seine. It's very classy, and people just don't care how they look that much. They just all look great, but they seem like they've never thought about it. It comes naturally. And this is Amorous Homme Extrait de Parfum by MFK. This scent smells so sophisticated to me, like Paris. It's a fresh, coconutty, chocolatey scent, which you usually don't find in scents. You don't find notes like chocolate and coconut in fresh scents. So this is different. This is not a eat your fragrance kind of fragrance. It's more like this is a classy Parisian take on a gourmand scent. Semi-gourmand, if you will, and this lasts forever and ever, and it's so strong. So not quite Parisian in that way, because I don't think anybody would wear a very loud fragrance in Paris, but it's got class, it's got a perfect balance, and I feel like I would smell it, or I would even wear it if I was a guy in Paris a lot. Next, another place that I would love to go to at the moment, because it's so calming and so stress-free for me. This is like, yeah, I need some space, I would go there, and I wish I could travel there right now, but we can't go anywhere. We're in lockdown here in the UK. So this scent, Rehab from Initio, this would be my scent if I was going to travel to Norway. And Norway, I also lived there. I lived in different places. But this smells clean, serene, no stress, lavender, a bit milky, a bit powdery. This scent calms me down like no other, and this is a unisex scent, so anybody can actually wear it. It does feel like it is more of a masculine scent maybe, but I love wearing it anyway. For a guy, this is just a scent that you wear to like a library where nobody can talk, they can only whisper. This is a whisper sort of fragrance. Or if you are flying over Norway, there's beautiful mountains there with loads of snow, like you just see it, and you see the fjords, and everything from up top is so serene and peaceful. This fragrance makes me feel like I'm there, I'm at that place emotionally. So if you are feeling stressed in 2021, you might want to check this fragrance out, because this is just my #1 calming fragrance in my whole collection. Lastly, if I wanted to escape to the Bahamas, by the way, I watched the Fire Festival on Netflix documentary. That was crazy. I mean, if you've seen it, then you know. But if I was escaping, not there, but anywhere else in Bahamas, I would wear Virgin Island water. We've got 2 creeds in this video, so it's quite fun. this fragrance, oh my gosh, this is the best summer fragrance. Honestly, like hands down, this is a tropical island. This is for somebody who lives there, who goes there quite often. This will make you feel like you're laying on the beach under the palm trees with a drink in your hand, like a pina colada or something. It smells a bit fresh, but it's very coconutty. It's just coconut water in a bottle, and an expensive one at that. Not only expensive in terms of price, but also this fragrance smells like an expensive holiday resort, or even like Mexico or something. Anything tropical, this is it. Let me know where you want to escape to at the moment and what fragrance you feel like represents that place the best. And I'll see you all again very soon.